The Melbourne Response helps victims, in my experience, by giving them a process and an opportunity by which they can tell their story. Time and again, victims of sexual abuse have said to me, it's not about the money, and I believe them. It's not about the money. It's about telling their story, being listened to, and being believed. And these are people who have held on to this awful abuse for years or decades. And they tell me that the sense of release they get from talking about it is powerful. And they tell me that the sense of empowerment they get by redressing a wrong that occurred to them in the case of child victims of sexual abuse, that for the victims is the help that they get from the Melbourne Response. They tell me that in the event that their complaint is disputed but upheld, the sense of validation they get that an independent person who didn't know them sat there and listened to them and believed them is incredibly powerful, and it provides them with a release and a sense of belief, because so many of them say to me, I didn't think anyone would believe me, I was only a kid. And to have someone believe them, they say, is a big help. But it's always important to remember that no matter how helpful the process is, it can never undo what happened. It can never remove the sexual abuse. And we so wish that it could do that, but it can't. It can only help the process of dealing with it. It can move the people towards healing. It can be a step in the process where they can come to terms with the fact that they were sexually abused, they shouldn't have been sexually abused, and somebody cares. People care that they were sexually abused, and people believe them. But it can never undo what should never have happened.